It's career day at Irie Primary School, and something magical is about to happen. Welcome, readers. Ready, set, go! Career Day Magic. Tomorrow is career day at Irie Primary School. Teachers and students had spent the whole afternoon setting up the auditorium. Display tables lined the room, each one holding tools from different careers. There was a microscope, a stethoscope, a bright red fire helmet, a camera, a paintbrush, a guitar, just to name a few. When the dismissal bell rang, the excited chatter slowly faded away. Soon, the auditorium that had been buzzing with energy stood completely still. Then, darkness fell. The nightlight flicked on, and something magical began to happen. The tools came alive. The guitar stretched its strings and let out a sudden twang that echoed across the quiet room. The stethoscope leaped in surprise and landed on top of the fire helmet. One by one, the tools slowly woke up. They began to tell each other about their roles in their respective careers. Mikey, the microscope, lifted his lens and spoke first. He described how scientists use him to see tiny cells that can't be seen with just the human eyes. Next came Stella, the stethoscope. Doctors and nurses use stethoscopes to listen carefully to sounds inside the human body. With it, they can hear a heart beating and lungs moving air in and out. Furno, the fire helmet, shared how he protects firefighters as they rush into dangerous places. Firefighters wear helmets like Furno when they rescue people from burning buildings or when they help communities during storms and floods. All the tools listened carefully as each one explained its purpose. Then Kame, the camera, Poppy, the paintbrush, and Gus, the guitar, prepared to share their roles. But before they could begin, Mikey spoke again. He declared that taking pictures, painting, and making music were hobbies people did for fun, not real careers like science, medicine, or firefighting. Mikey told Kame, Poppy, and Gus that they did not belong among the other career tools and that they should not speak. The auditorium went quiet. All the tools were stunned. Was Mikey the microscope right? Were the camera, paintbrush, and guitar tools only used for hobbies and not careers? From the far end of the display table, Louise, the wise laptop, broke the silence. She reminded the tools that many careers begin with something people simply enjoy doing. When people practice something they love and work hard at improving it, a hobby can grow into careers that inspire, entertain, and educate others. Louise encouraged Kame, Poppy, and Gus to explain their purpose because the careers to which they belong were just as important as any other career. After a moment, Poppy mustered up the courage to speak. Artists use paintbrushes to create pictures that people see in books, on posters, and on walls. Some paintings show beautiful places in nature. Others tell stories through color and shape. Artists help people see the world in new and meaningful ways. Kami spoke next. Photographers use cameras to capture moments that people want to remember. Cameras record celebrations, important events, and everyday life so those memories can be saved and shared. Finally, Gus shared his purpose. Musicians use guitars to create music that people listen to. Musicians bring rhythm and melody to many important occasions and even movies. Mikey the microscope realized that he had made a huge mistake. Each tool on the table helped someone to do important work. The things people love to do can grow into the work they choose for their lives. He apologized to Cammy, Poppy, and Gus. Just then, the first rays of sunlight began shining through the auditorium windows. The nightlight flicked off, and the magic slowly faded. The tools became still and quiet once more. Soon, the doors of the auditorium opened. Students rushed in for career day. Some children arrived dressed as doctors and scientists. Others wore firefighter helmets and farmer hats. Some carried sketchbooks and paint sets. Others held cameras. A few even carried guitars. Children gathered around every display table, excitedly talking about what they wanted to be when they grew up. And as the room filled with dreams about the future, the tools rested quietly on their tables, knowing that every dream had the power to grow into something important. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below to let us know what you think. Bye!